had a bag of ice in my hand, and as I was switching it, and before I knew it, I was flat, face down in the asphalt. My immediate reaction is I wanted to get to my feet, but if you get up to your feet too fast, you'll get kneed from behind or kicked, or people will step on you, or you'll get pushed over again. And so I kind of had to stay on the ground. It was hard not to have fear.
Go, Clay, go, Clay, go!
Let's go, Clayton!
Get Clayton!
Let's go, Clayton!
Clayton! Clayton! Clayton! Clayton!
All right, so race day is September 15th. We flew out September 6th from Salt Lake, Utah. We've been pretty much locked in this 2-mile square radius for the last 5-6 days. And it's been good, it's been peaceful. Yeah, the biggest purpose to be up here is to get adjusted to time, right? We had to come out here a week early because of the time change. And we needed all the time we could to be able to make sure that on race day that I was awake and ready and adjusted to Tokyo time.
What's up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? Grant is not used to the camera. He is not ready to have a camera.
I don't think I'm the camera guy when I woke up 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I've had quite a bit of time to talk with Coach Eyestone and to think internally and also talk with the other marathoners, CJ and Reed, about, what is the Tokyo Marathon, and more so, what is the weather gonna be? You can either think of it as you gotta go out with the leaders and it's just a war of attrition and last man standing wins, or you gotta let the whole pack go and you gotta hope that people go out too aggressively, and you gotta hope that you can catch them at the end and kind of run into either top 10 or a medal position.
Well, now what?
Get out of these sweaty clothes.
Like I said, I've been dealing with this since Boston. So.
Good job, Bryce. Pound the ground, pound the ground. We're 8:32, so you'd have 2 hours.
I think that's plenty.
Think that's plenty?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
You didn't give times, but it's a cut down, so it's usually like get out in 14, 13 mid to low, and like get in the 12s.
So let's see. The wind is blowing from that way.
I'm starting over there.
He's doing a cut down. So running a 300, probably like 14, then 13 mid to high, and then a 12 low, each for the 100 meters. He's moving.
good job, Bryce.
39 is what I had. 39.8.
Perfect.
Is that what you had?
I like 39.9.
And it looked like it was like 14, 12 high, 12 mid.
Wait, you had 12 high and 12 mid?
It might have been 12 mid, 12 high.
Okay.
I
like it.
Is that how it felt?
If the last two are 12, we're in a good spot.
Now my...
So I think we're all well prepared, both mentally and physically. I think there's going to be a lot of people who don't know how it's really going to go until like 30K, the three of us included, but I think we're all about as ready as we can be. It's just going and executing at this point for 2 hours and some odd minutes, but at least 2 hours, I'm pretty sure.
So maybe just ask the team if you're using them to just like keep them like really cold.
Did they let anyone like run at the stadium? Like do any running?
No. Maybe 100 to 150 meters where you can jog in a loop for a minute or two and get some strides in, but for the most part,
Enough
all
for
you're
like a
running
3-minute
happens in
warm-up.
Yoyogi and
And
then
then
you
a
sit on
stride
the bus
after
for
the
like
track.
15 minutes.
It's like
I'm just so glad to get rid of all this stuff so I don't have to travel with it on my own.
Was that just how the bottles are? But there's like.
yeah.
Okay. Big smiley face. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, perfect. That looks good, doesn't it?
I'm an A6 athlete.
The Ethiopians who went first and second in Tokyo earlier this year in World Marathon Major, they're back. It wasn't the same course, but obviously
not same conditions.
they've run well here before. You know, and you know, we have three canyons that are 205 or better, really. We have the Ugandan defending champion from Budapest who ran really well in the heat.
Yep.
But it's like any other world marathon major. You know, there's a ton of talent. Control the controllable.
Yeah.
Don't worry so much about them. Just kind of see how you're feeling. But I think you need to be in the pack where it happens. I think you need to match up with them. I think you're ready to, and I think given your fitness level and given your heat training, I think you can handle whatever is put out there early on. I think it will be cautious. I think anytime you're at a world championship race, I think the attrition rate is going to be a little bit higher too, because if they're having even a less than off day, they're not going to have a big payday, and I think they're going to pull the ripcord.
I get the best sweaty hug of my life.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be ready for it.
Took the bus over to Yogi Park. You had to take a bus to a park, and then you had to take that park to the stadium. And so just lots of transportation, to be honest, and kind of getting ready for what it was, the big race. And then before I knew it, they had lined up the top 5 athletes that they wanted to announce, and then everyone else kind of filed in behind them.
So we will watch the start. They'll go out this gate, and then we'll run up the stairs and out and down this way to the van.
Ed's on his way.
How was he down there? Good?
Yeah, he was good. On your marks.
To keep in mind that first 10K were calm, cool, calm, and collected, so to speak. Meaning we're relaxed relaxed. We get off the track in one piece. Protect yourself, be aggressive, elbows out. Just stay on your feet and be in a dominant position, strong position. You'll be okay.
We then exited the stadium, and that's when like things started to kind of click. Like, oh man, this is real, and the crowds were so loud. But at about 13K, I had a bag of ice in my hand, and I was switching it from my left hand to my right hand. And as I was switching it, I don't know if I got nudged or bumped or exactly what happened, but I stubbed my toe, and it immediately caught the road. And before I knew it, I was flat, face down in the asphalt.
He landed on all fours, so it dissipated the weight, popped up, got himself back in the pack.
Let's go, Clayton! Yeah, Clayton! Let's go, Clayton! Stay positive, you got it, bro! Clayton! 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 Come on, Clayton! All right, let's go.
I was gonna say he's not gonna be happy with 9. Come on, crouch him. Yes, Clayton, yes, Clayton, yes. Yes. Go. Oh, come on.
I pushed all the way to the finish line and even leaned across the line because I wanted to go all the way to the finish. I wanted to finish strong, and it hurt so bad. Everything hurt so bad. I typically can pride myself in being pretty composed after a race and congratulating the other competitors, staying on my feet, but like I fell to the track and just went limp, like I was just dead.
You fought so hard. It was good.
We sacrificed a lot for this race, and so yeah, I was disappointed in myself, but I also look at like Coach Eyestone, I look at Ashley, I look at Todd, like they're the people that have sacrificed the most for me in this race and this opportunity. It was hard not to feel like I had let them down.
It can be sad, but it was still good. You took a risk.
It was hard to feel that we did all this to get 9th. We gave up opportunities at world major marathons and in Chicago and New York. We flew halfway across the country for an amazing opportunity, but just to get 9th, it was like, I don't know, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's like we wanted more. The goal was to medal. And yeah, it was discouraging just not to have that pop in my legs like I had hoped for.
Hey guys, hugs all around, eh?
Oh man,
I can't really high five.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude.
Love you guys. Hi.
Fabulous.
Thanks.
And all right.
Wow. It looks like my knee surgery.
When it started going into the hill, I immediately was like I was feeling it. I was feeling it really bad, and I was like, okay, come on. I've never felt like that in a marathon that early, where my legs were tired. Like usually I get the tired leg thing over the last 10K, but I feel like I was really patient with every move that was made.
Yeah.
There was one move that maybe I was just a touch aggressive at about 15K to go. As we were headed towards the Imperial Palace again, it got strung out and we were moving pretty good, and I was like, this is hurting. But then they pumped the brakes again.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a while to kind of evaluate this race. The big positives are, first and foremost, the build. Like, there were some hiccups in the build with the rolled ankle, the high hamstring, but by and large, like, I've never run faster. I've never been more consistent. You know, things came a lot smoother, and I am fit. I'm the fittest I've ever been, and it's only a matter of time before that translates to a race day. You know, we just got to keep swinging for the fences. It comes back to the same old phrase that Coach Eyestone always says, and that I always quote, and that you guys have heard a million times, but consistent competence, which for me now, top 10 in the world is competence, leads to eventual excellence. And we're just waiting for that eventual excellence. We keep swinging for the fences. I'm fired up for the next one. And I hear that Valencia is really nice in December.